Good day, Doctor, and hello, everyone. We are Group 7, and today we are honored to present our awareness campaign titled Ending Child Abuse Through Positive Psychology. Before we dive into the campaign itself, here's a quick look at our team member. Let me start by briefly introducing our campaign. After much discussion, we chose to focus on child abuse, which we feel doesn't receive enough public attention. To bring more meaning and impact to our work, we collaborated with Shelter Home for Children, a well-established organization that supports children who have been abused, neglected, or abandoned. Our campaign is not just about stopping abuse, it's about helping children heal and grow through positive psychological support. We hope to empower them emotionally and at the same time raise public awareness about children protection laws, support systems, and the healthy community can play a role. Next, I will walk through the main activities we carried out during the campaign. To start, we produced 2 short social media reels. One explained child protection laws using real cases, and the other one gives practical tips on how to identify and report abuse. Our message is clear: healing is just the beginning, growth matters even more. We also designed posters with gentle visuals and messages to remind adults that protecting children is everyone's responsibility. Besides that, we created social media posts in English and Mandarin to share key information in a more friendly and accessible way. Outside of online efforts, we also conducted street interviews where we talked directly to the public and listened to their thoughts on child protection. Lastly, we did on-site visits to Shelter Home, which gave us a real understanding of their day-to-day efforts and challenges. This activity helped us realize the power of public education, empathy, and the small actions that can lead to bigger change.
Now, let me briefly introduce our team and partner. We are a group of 6 master's students from management and MBA programs. Some of us have experience in corporate strategy and branding, while others have worked with NGO. This gave us different perspectives when planning the campaign, from content accuracy and design to emotional impact and long-term awareness. Each teammate brought something special, whether it's writing, video editing, or leading interviews. We worked with openness and empathy, which helped us create something meaningful together. We also spoke to people from different life backgrounds, parents, single individuals, and those in relationships, to make sure our campaign was inclusive and emotionally resonant. And our partner is Shelter Home for Children, a nonprofit that supports kids affected by abuse or neglect. They provide safe homes, education, and emotional supports. They also run after-school programs to protect children from negative influences like guns or social media addiction. This campaign is about more than just raising awareness. It's about creating emotional connection and encouraging social responsibility.
Hi, I'm Mei, and now I will explain about the methodology we used to run the awareness campaign. In early May 2025, after we have decided to choose Shelter Home for Children to collaborate, we emailed and had a face-to-face discussion about the collaboration details with the person in charge of the organization, Mr. Jesherin Vincent. We decided to help the organization to create contents for their Ending Child Abuse awareness campaign in relation to positive psychology. We helped them to create 2 posters in Bahasa Malaysia and Mandarin, street interview videos in Mandarin coupled with English caption, social media posting and reels in dual languages, English and Mandarin. We managed to collect 9 interviewees. Some were strangers, some were our friends for the street interview videos. Software and app like Canva and CapCut were used to create and edit the contents. All contents that we have created were sent in for review by early June 2025. We edited the contents based on the feedback given, and the social media contents and street interview will be posted on their social media one by one throughout a period of time. Posters will be put in their center and brought out for display when they have pop-up booth outside for community outreach program. So how is Ending Child Abuse Awareness Campaign relevant to positive psychology? Positive psychology is about human flourishing, strengths, and optimal functioning. Firstly, abused children will have difficulties with behavior and mental health development. So, ending child abuse is a prerequisite for a child to even begin experience PERMA model, which stands for positive emotions, engagement, relationships, meaning, and accomplishment that define human flourishing. Many concepts central to positive psychology also serve as crucial protective factors against child abuse. For instance, secure attachments, supportive family environments, and strong community bonds, all emphasized in the context of positive psychology, significantly reduce the risk of child abuse. Besides, building children's resilience, self esteem, emotional regulation, and problem solving skills, which are core positive psychology constructs, can empower them to navigate difficult situations and, in some cases, resist or report abuse. These strengths are also vital for survivors in their healing or rehabilitation journey. While not minimizing the trauma, positive psychology principles such as identifying personal strengths, finding meaning in adversity, and cultivating positive emotions can contribute to post traumatic growth, helping individuals move beyond mere survival to rebuilding fulfilling lives. Promoting these positive emotions within communities can lead to greater vigilance and intervention when abuse is suspected too. Finally, a society free from child abuse is a more just, safe, and nurturing environment for everyone. Any child abuse will contribute to the collective well being of communities, allowing all members, especially children, to thrive and reach their full potential.
For this slide is our team's outcome. Our team carried out a months-long campaign to raise awareness about child abuse in collaboration with Shelter Home for Children, a respected non-governmental organization in Malaysia. We created a series of posters, short video, and social media content, which reached over 16,800 people through Shelter Home's Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok platforms. Those emotionally engaged materials were designed to foster empathy and start social conversations. And our campaign had both quantitative and qualitative impact. Quantitatively, we reached over 16,800 people through Shelter Home social media platforms, though this helped increase public awareness. And many viewers showed empathy and interest in volunteering. And qualitatively, the campaign helped us grow emotionally. We developed deeper empathy, stronger resilience, and a great sense of purpose while working on sensitive topics and facing real life stories.
So through the campaign, we know that child abuse cases in Malaysia are rising, with nearly 4,424 reported by August 2024, and most were committed by known people to the victims. Pina and Perak reported 705 and 519 cases respectively, with Penang saying a 41.9% increase from the 2023. And this case shocked the nation, where 625 children suffered abuse and neglect in welfare homes. So this incident shows that public awareness remains low and inspire us to link our positive psychology awareness campaign to fight against the child abuse. And below are the key lessons that we learned. So through our collaboration with a shared home manager in organizing the child protection and anti-abuse awareness campaign, we learned a genuine understanding of the severity and prevalence of the child abuse. We realized that issues such as child abuse are more complex than initially appeared. Establishing this positive relationship align closely with positive psychologists emphasize interpersonal relationships and social support. Such positive interaction not only enhanced the campaign's impact but also fostered a strong sense of belonging and responsibility within our group as participant. And hearing the real story from the shared home helped us deeply emphasize with abused children. It strengthened our compassion and showed us that anyone can help prevent the child abuse through advocacy, education, or just simply listening. So this experience reinforced a key ideas that is compassion helps others and support our own growth. Positive psychology emphasizes finding the meaning in life. So through this campaign, we find the fulfillment by helping the shelter home promote their message to end the child abuse. It showed us that true happiness grows when we serve others, not just ourselves, and inspired us to take social responsibility more seriously. So whether through street interview conducted during the campaign or positive responses and feedback from the shelter homes on social media, our positive emotions such as pride and fulfillment were significantly enhanced. So these positive emotions strengthen individuals' resilience and psychological toughness, enabling us to face future challenges with greater confidence.
In general, we worked with the shelter home to integrate positive psychology theory into the social action and spread the issue of the ending child abuse through the public welfare short films and other diverse forms. Activate the energy of the positive change at the individual and the social levels, and promote the public forms by standards to actors. Based on the PERMA model, we strive for social support for abused children, build a community protection network, and net positive behaviors form a virtuous cycle, realizing the deep value of the project beyond information decisions. Next, we talk about the limitation of the project. Due to the resources and the time construction, the project promotion was concentrated near the University Malaysia, and the online platform, the offline reach was narrow, and the online interaction rate was low. The core problem was the expansion constructions model was not used to activate user emotions. In the context of the Malaysia multicultural environment, the activity was may cause resistance from some groups because it didn't fully consider the impact of the collectivate culture on abuse coalitions and next targets designed for high-risk special children. Through the previous reflection, we suggest that in the future it's common to invite experts from multiple fields to participate, integrate the VIA advanced classification theory and hope theory, and help children's psychology construction through the role-playing, dynamic thinking guidelines, and so on. At the same time, expand the public channels, strengthen cooperation with social organization and media, use multiple platforms for online protection, and hold activists in public place offline to achieve joint public to enhance social influence. In terms of publicity strategies, we need to respect cultural differences and carry out targeted activities for different groups to improve the effectiveness of publicity. Design exclusive publicity content and activity to provide them with caring care and help them cope with the risk of abuse. In the future, Malaysia can be encouraged to incorporate children's psychology capital indicators into the protection police evaluation systems. Therefore, the U.S. Child Abuse Central Registry and combine it with local cultures and cooperate with an international organization, advance concept and technology to improve the level of the child protection. That's all for our group presentation. Thank you for your listening.